We had an incident in Key West where one of the super stock boats overturned. We ended up deploying 2 Angel divers on there.
Brace.
I'm Shawn Steinert, the rescue coordinator for P1 Offshore, and we're here at the SET trainer. SET stands for Self-Extrication Trainer, and it's a simulator that allows the racers to have an exit plan in case of an overturned race boat. Basically, it's a skater canopy on pontoons, and it goes into a pool. The racers have to go through this at least once a year, and it's a double person canopy, so inside it you have a spot for the driver and the throttleman. If you want to take a look in here, you got a spot for the driver, throttleman. There's an air system, scuba system that they're taught to put in their mouth as soon as they know they're going upside down. They hold that regulator in their mouth. This whole thing inverts upside down, submerges this, and then they practice their escape plan. The frequency of overturned boats is probably maybe 1 or 2 every other race, so it happens fairly often. A lot of times it's a slow roll, sometimes it could be a blowover, which is a little bit more violent. We had an incident in Key West where one of the super stock boats overturned. We ended up deploying 2 Angel divers on there, and as you can see in the video, the first diver goes in, he accesses the canopy, he can see through the windows that they're actively working on their escape plan, so he refrains from opening the canopy lid in order to not flood it. And the second Angel One diver swims up the tunnel and accesses the escape hatch, opens that up, and assists the 2 racers out. They were uninjured, so we don't always go in there and open the canopy up. One of the first things they do is assess the integrity of the canopy to make sure if it's still sealed and dry, they'll refrain from opening it and give the racers an opportunity to escape on their own. If there's a type of canopy failure or they're unconscious, then they will open that canopy and access from top side and bottom side.
All right, you guys know how this works. We yell brace, and then we're gonna flip you guys over. Once you go over, go ahead and get your regulator, put your air in, clear the regulator, brace for that, unlatch your harness. Once you get flipped over and situated, go ahead and give him 2 taps to let him know that it's good for him to release. Once you guys are both released, you'll be sitting on the what's now the roof. So open the hatch, keep your regulators in. You'll go out first, feet first. Keep one hand on your regulator in your mouth, and then the other you just kind of crab walk the bottom of the boat to get into the open water. Only 2 things that we're going to snag you on and make you redo the whole evolution. One is if we flip you upside down and it's chaos and it's panicked. We want you guys to be as comfortable as possible in that situation. It's going to be chaotic, but in this controlled environment, we want you to be nice and relaxed so that if it does happen, you know, muscle memory are kind of kicked in. And 2 is spitting out the regulator before you get out into the open water. 2 reasons for the regulator. 1, it keeps you tethered to the boat, so when there's a bunch of debris and everything in the water, it makes it significantly easier for us to find you guys. And 2, it keeps all the race fuel and all the nasty stuff out of your mouth. Nobody wants that. Pins out. All right, brace. Yeah, you guys feel good with that? Yeah, awesome. Yeah, look good. Good job.